Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between these Road Warriors and our home team. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. And on the home sideline, here is their head coach. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL, out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception. And you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
2nd and 10 now. Jones. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Now it's Jones off the play action. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
That's another first down.
First down throw by Jones. This is Reed working the right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Man in motion out of the slot.
31-yard line.
To throw again, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jones going to do it himself. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Finds the in route complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Bass's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long. Anger out there for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First play of the drive, and Jones is hit, he fumbles it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Jones now on third down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long. Now punted away. Braden Mann out to send it skyward. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Their offense headed back after its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Tua off the play fake. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Swift on second down. And they find ahead for a few. It's third down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tua now from the gun. Pass brought in by Watson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up first down.
Complete to Christian Watson. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Tua again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. What the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the defense has got it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Their offense running back out now. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, blocking this drive is already into enemy territory.
Jonathan Taylor. It's a gain of 20.
Jones on first down. He'll step up, and there he goes. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another first down. A gain of 12. Result.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
26. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Play fake, Jones. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
It's a gain of a yard. A fumble on the play. Out of bounds, the offense retains
Design quarterback run here. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Well, that draw gets them as many yards as a lot of passes would right there. And until this defense proves they can stop these draw plays, you can expect to see them worked into the game plan throughout.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys take the fumble and get 6 out of it. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
10. Our home team, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The home teams are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Intended for Xavier Worthy. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The visitors have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Still has some space up near midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Tagovailoa on 1st down. It is Kupp left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
He finds Worthy complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Working inside the red zone. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun.
13-yard line.
Chased out to his right. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the 1st.
A A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw.
at the 4-yard line.
And he's only able to manage 1 yard. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. That outruns their offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there is the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Complete to Jaden Reed.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
44-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First down, here's Tua. Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
On now comes their punter. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. Weeks away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now this offense getting set to work here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, throw by Jones. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Pistol now for Jones. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another first down. A gain of 21 yards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He brings it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Less than a yard.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The drive It begins with a run by Pacheco. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Brings up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Throwing here, Jones. Got for big yards on the right side. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. Complete to number 11, Jaden Reed. A pickup of 44 yards on the play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Has it in close. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
5 yards on the play.
Jones running sneak. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Taylor is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point
Bradford with the option. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead.
Team 3.
So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid drive's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
This offense getting all set for this series. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
By Jalen Petrie.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The nose point after is good. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game.
24. Our home team, 10.
Cano ready to send this away.
To kick off.
Strong with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The visitors and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Jones on first down. He dodged the tackle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Gets it running the sweep. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
At the 36-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They've got first down here from the 36. Jones now to throw. He keeps it and takes off. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another first down. A gain of 13 yards. And
play action now with Jones. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another first down.
They go play fake with Jones. Complete to Tremble. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jones to throw. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. They're going to throw out of the gun. He's running with it.
Daniel Jones on the scramble. It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brian Branch has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This offense making its way back out now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. A first down carry for Pacheco. Escapes the defender. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
27 yards.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tagovailoa on first down. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Touchdown. These guys now within one score of the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 21
They got 21 yards on the play.
Complete
And they're going to have a first down now.
A gain of 21 yards. Result is a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
From the gun, Taylor. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and
2.
2.
Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
The home teams are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Number 9, Christian Watson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
second down run by Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Third and just 2 to go. Back to throw it. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. The offense getting set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 14. And a first down.
Jones going to do it himself. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead with Taylor. Tricks away from one. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Good for a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Jones going to do it himself. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Jones going to do it himself. He could do it! And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
12 more yards. That's another first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
The 2-yard line.
These guys leading by 7. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Taylor can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you now forced to put the ball in the air.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And his guys double their lead to 14.
31. Our home team, 17.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Shipley now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The offense headed back to the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. And that's got it left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Now the throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Defensive play by Micah Parsons.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.